You're watching Auto Today. I'm Sanket Upadhyay. This is the next episode of this very famous show. That's a small little thing for under 5 lakh rupees. That's a huge thing for over 15 lakh rupees. And look what we have here. I mean, what is the word that comes to my mind? Cute. Isn't this cute? It's like a small baby of motorcycles. It's a baby motorcycle. It's called the Honda Navi. Not the English Navi, but the Hindi Navi, like Navi Mumbai. So you've got a Navi right here. So cute, isn't it? We have lots of action lined up in this episode. Let's take a look at what we've been able to pack for our viewers. On the show this week, the new avatar of Toyota Innova, the monkey bike of our dreams, and all the fresh launches from the Beijing Auto Show. Now, ever since this company, Toyota, launched this model, the Innova, in the Indian market in the year 2005, there has been absolutely no looking back for this company, Toyota. They're known to make very durable cars, and this car particularly earned itself the tag of the king of the segment. And there have been many dozens of manufacturers who have tried to take on the might of the Innova, including the Maruti Suzuki, but they have failed. They have egg on their face, all of them. So Toyota actually decided that it needs to take the best and make it better. So what did Toyota do? In the month of January this year, they launched the all-new Toyota Innova Crysta. We did showcase or preview that particular car, but now Rahul Ghosh gets to test drive it, and he will tell you how good really has the king of the segment actually become.
The Toyota Innova is one of those cars which are omnipresent in India. Be it the high altitude passes of Ladakh or the south of India. You see an Innova everywhere, and there's reason for it. The bulletproof reliability and the kind of performance that car offers. So when Toyota is trying to replace that car, it has a lot to live up to. Introducing the new Innova Crysta. This front grille with a lot of chrome is very sporty in nature, and I love the sleeker headlamps which get LEDs and they are projector types. They are very good for a new generation vehicle. Not to forget, the indicators have come down here, and overall I love the way this new Innova projects itself as a very adventurous vehicle, not just another van. Last but not least, chrome on the mirrors. Indians love chrome, and Toyota has delivered loads of chrome. This is an absolutely new tail lamp cluster. Now, although this is not a sports car, the designers at Toyota have added it to ensure better aerodynamic performance. Now, that's a thing to have on an MPV also. But apart from that, the tailgate is brand new, you have new badging out here, and gone are the old generation switches and knobs and dials, and here's an electronic button to open the boot. What I can also see is the loading lip has come down a bit, which should aid luggage loading capabilities. But is it good enough inside? This is the first time the Innova will be available with an automatic gearbox. This is a 6-speed automatic which is mated to the larger 2.8 engine which Toyota is offering. Let's take it out for a drive and see how the automatic performs with the larger motor. The 6-speed automatic feels seamless if you keep it at a lower speed. So when I'm cruising around these narrow lanes at 40 to 50, it shifts up very quickly, especially assisted by the eco mode. But when you suddenly press it down, there is a slight lag before the gears are shifted. The luxury features are there to pamper the owner just in case he decides to take the back seat.
Up front, the Innova gets a brand new dash, complete with a plethora of glove boxes and cup holders. The large 4.2-inch touchscreen works as a sat-nav as well as audio and is easy to use. The instrument panel now includes a digital display which beams info for your sat-nav along with other telltales, which is handy. The quality of the plastic used on the dashboard could have been better though. Toyota understands that most owners will be seated at the back, and hence equal importance has been given to this area. First and foremost, the seats are large and extremely comfortable. This is followed up by the fact that rear passengers get their own picnic tables and multiple cup holders. To create that living room effect, a false ceiling has been created and mood lighting complete the package.
The Innova Crysta is a big step forward as compared to the current generation Innova. And hoping that Toyota will price it right, this could be once again another bestseller for Toyota.
Now, for the first time on Auto Today, we are introducing a new segment which after this episode we are going to end also. It's called Auto Today CQ, the Auto Today Cute Quotient. And what I have right here, oh God, this is so cute. This is so tiny. This is just so cute. Look at that face. Wow. Look at that face. So cute. The cheeks are so nice. And there is an amazing space in here, maybe to fit in a little baby. Or maybe not. And also take a look at the way this whole thing is. I don't know what I should call this. Is this a motorcycle? Because it seats like one. You've got this seat, amazing seat, and seat one person back there. But it's got this empty space which is more scooter-like. So is it a scooter masquerading to be a motorcycle? Is it a motor or a scotter cycle maybe? What is this thing? Well, this was a huge exhibit at the Delhi Auto Expo in the Honda stand, and finally Karan Mathur gets to test drive it. But there is only one and only one word that comes to my mind.
Has introduced just that for the Indian market.
Well, as you guys would remember from our Auto Expo coverage, Honda introduced a very special model to the Indian market. And from the time I've picked it up until now, everybody's had just one question. Apart from the usual kitna deti hai, that what in the name of all things holy is it? Is it a motorcycle? Is it a scooter? Maybe a chimpanzee or a baby llama? Who knows? But what we do know, that Honda promises whatever it is going to be fun. And they call it the Navi.
The Honda Navi brings with it a fresh point of view to the Indian motorcycle market. It's a half motorcycle, half scooter, depending on which angle you look at it. From a design perspective, the Navi is a unique product that incorporates the style and functionality of a motorcycle with the convenience and ease of use of a scooter. Walking up to the Navi, you can easily see the charm the hybrid has going for it. We were even hounded with the unusual questions from everyone who managed to peek. As you step on, you notice its tiny dimension and low seat height, which makes it the appropriate candidate for the pocket bike stereotype and is exactly just how tiny this little bike is.
What the Honda Navi is to India, what the Honda Grom is basically to the USA. Comes in as a fun, quirky little motorcycle which is designed to evoke emotions of the younger generation. As you see, it's powered by the similar 110cc engine with 8 bhp, 8.6 Nm of torque. It gets a CVT gearbox and a space to keep the kids. Seems like a fun enough recipe. You know what? Let's get back to the action.
The first thing you'll notice is the chunky headlamp cluster, which helps it stand out and look rather handsome. Then comes the tiny 3.8-litre fuel tank, which is flanked by interchangeable panels for an extra bit of panache. Finally, at the back, you'll notice the CB trigger borrowed tail lamps, which are not as good looking as the bike it has evolved from, the Grom. Getting to the oily bits about the Navi, you'll be happy to know that the little monkey bike is quite the peppy performer. It gets the same 110cc unit as the Activa, but is detuned to develop 7.83 bhp. However, the slight bump in torque is 8.86 Nm, and a lower curb weight of 101 kilograms makes it get up and go like a real star performer. All these numbers will not mean anything if the motorcycle does not translate into some old-school, real-world fun. Once again, we're happy to report that the Navi is as fun can be. It's a real hoot to ride in the city. Just to put things into perspective, you will not just travel from A to B, you will hop from one place to another, singing along merrily, because that's how happy it'll make you.
But that was a hoot. After 1.5 days of riding this motorcycle, we can tell you that this bike is fun. And I'm not talking about the CBR 1000, look at me, I'm so fast kind of fun. I'm talking about the light, nimble kind of fun, which you used to get as a kid, tearing up the neighborhood with your friends on your bicycle. If there was something I could change though, it'd probably be the inclusion of a fuel gauge or the provision of a bigger fuel tank. Overall, we've loved our experience. We've loved our ride. We urge you to stay tuned for our long-term report. Cheers.
Even Delhi for that matter. Now, most car manufacturers want to showcase and in some cases show off their latest exhibits, their latest concept cars, their latest launches and releases in these specific countries, some emerging markets and the others fully developed. No wonder then, most of these manufacturers also rushed to China, which is again a huge market for many of the players, whether it is the lower end of the spectrum or even Rolls-Royce for that matter. Let's take a look at all the latest action from the Beijing Auto Show.
The Beijing Motor Show has evolved into one of the premier destinations for new car launches. So it's little surprise that manufacturers flocked to the 2016 edition with concept and production cars in tow. Here is a list of what we feel were the best cars that were showcased at the show. Chevrolet has revealed an all-new Cruz sedan at Beijing. The new Cruz that offers the first expression of Chevrolet's next-generation design language seems to have been inspired by a coupe. Apart from being offered with new engines, the new Cruz will also be offered with the DCG 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Expect this new Cruz to come to India by this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Audi TT RS.
The second-generation Audi TT RS has been unveiled in both coupe and roadster forms. The TT RS is powered by a new turbocharged 2.5-litre 5-cylinder petrol engine which churns out 395 horsepower. This allows the rather light car to propel to 100 km per hour in a quick 3.7 seconds. Top speed is limited to 250 km per hour, but with a bit of technical gadgetry, it can be bumped up to 280. Styling tweaks include new bumpers front and rear, wider door seals, deeper air intakes, oval exhaust pipes, and a large rear fixed spoiler. Options include OLED lights. The other German giant striking big in China was Volkswagen. The company unveiled the T Prime GT concept, which is the brand's premium full-size SUV. While the exterior design is unmistakably a Volkswagen, interiors are strikingly different. There is a new touchscreen interface which spreads not only to the dash but also to the center console and steering wheel. A plug-in hybrid powertrain with a 248 bhp 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo engine and single 134 HP electric motor has been employed in this concept, along with Volkswagen's 4-motion permanent all-wheel drive system. SUVs seem to be the big draw at Beijing, and Renault threw its hat in the ring with the new generation Koleos. The Koleos adopts Renault's new family face with C-shaped LED headlights merging into the large chrome front grille. The new Koleos offers more ground clearance, and the tail lights seem to be inspired from concept cars, which Renault has showcased recently. A brand new digital instrument panel has been incorporated, and a tablet-like device placed on the center console has been added in the refurbished interior. A 7-seat variant is also rumored to be coming. We expect the new Koleos to be available in India soon. Mercedes-Benz showcased its country-specific new generation EClass LWB. LWB, which stands for long wheelbase, is a specific version of the E-Class which is made for markets like India and China, which are chauffeur-driven. The new LWB variant measures 5,063 mm in length, which is 140 mm longer than the standard wheelbase 2016 Mercedes E-Class. The wheelbase has also been stretched by 140 mm to 3,079 mm. As a result of all these changes, passengers at the back benefit from extra legroom. We are willing to bet that a car by a phone manufacturer wouldn't be high on your bucket list. But the auto world is a magical place where anything is possible. And if Les Eco have their way, you may soon be holding the keys to the Lacey in your hands. Launched a few days before show and a product of the company's Les Auto division, the Lacey represents the first product developed between Les Eco and Faraday Future, a US-based firm. The C in the Lacey is short for Super Electric Ecosystem. This self-proclaimed electric supercar claims a top speed of 209 km per hour. The Lacey can also accept voice commands through a smartphone, and inevitably the Lacey caused quite a stir when a voice command on a smartphone made the car park itself. Les Auto claims that they will make the car faster and more economical than the Tesla Model S. With Tesla squarely in their sights, it's not a far cry to expect styling to be similar. In this concept form, there are some interesting design elements, like the single-band LED strips at the front and rear. These simultaneously mimic a traditional grille while providing lighting. The roof also appears to be a single piece of glass. Inside is a mix of large screens and sportiness. The steering wheel will fold away when the car enters its self-drive mode, and the multiple screens is meant for the passenger's entertainment. Each passenger will be able to consume content independent of the other. The seats are said to be able to transform to each passenger's body. A big part of the reveal was Les Eco's ride-sharing plan, where a ride can be requested through a smartphone app. So let's see when the Lacey lands in India.
With that, it's a wrap in this edition of Auto Today. Please do stay tuned right here on India Today for all the latest news and updates, and keep watching us week after week as we get you the latest from the world of automobiles. Till then, it's a big goodbye and warm hugs from all of us right here. And you're so cute.